What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a couple weeks since my last upload, and so I wanted to give you guys some updates, an update on my trading system. To be honest, not a lot of things going on over there. An update on the rental property that we're about to close on in a couple of weeks. Since this is my second video, man, I'm really still trying to figure out what I want to upload in these YouTube videos. Of course, it's going to be trading, but trading is such a small part of what I do. At its core, trading is my baby, it's my passion, but I do so much outside of it that I'm equally as passionate about, and I just want this channel to incorporate really just my life, and I'm excited to document all of that in this YouTube channel. So to kick off, man, I just want to share this week's pickups, starting with these new shoes right here. I'm a huge basketball guy. I like buying basketball shoes. My wife would tell you I have a little too much of it, but if you're a hooper, you understand me. There's just something about buying new kicks, especially when you hoop often. So fun fact, I tore both my ACLs, not at the same time, different occasions, but it's definitely sidelined me for quite some time. And right now I'm really trying to get back in the groove and played a lot more basketball. And these are little things that inspires me to keep playing and really get back to hooping. The next thing, I guess, set of things that I bought this week is I got some new camera gears. I got one new camera and then two lenses. So this camera that I'm shooting with right now, it's a Sony ZV-E1, which I recently just picked up. I got the box right here. So I actually used to have the Sony FX3, which I use for all my video recording. It's an amazing camera, but it was an overkill for me, and so I sold it, and then I got the A7C2, this guy right here. The only downside is the low light capabilities of the FX3 is something that I miss, and the ZV-E1 has the exact same sensor as the Sony FX3, and so I decided to get it. I'm probably gonna sell one of them at some point. Fortunately, I'm in a position to own both of them, and then at some point I'm gonna get rid of one of them. So far, I've been loving the A7C2 more. It's just a lot more versatile. I can take good photos with it. I can go crop mode with it and not lose quality. So far I'm leaning towards this, but it's nice to have both, really just test it out, see what I end up liking the most, and keep one of them. And then I also picked up two lenses. I got the 35 f1.8, and then I also got 85 1.8. I got these lenses for more cinematic shots, and I wasn't sure which focal length I wanted to go for, and so I ended up getting both. The good thing about camera lenses is it's pretty easy to sell and not lose money when you sell it. I get all my camera gear secondhand, and I'm almost always able to sell them for the same amount of money as I got them, if not more. I definitely have a problem with buying too much camera gears, man. I'm not even a professional videographer by any means. I mean, I have a YouTube channel, I post Instagram videos, but I shouldn't be owning these many lenses, man. I have this 85 1.8, I have this 35 1.8, I have three more primes. One is a 24 1.4 Sigma, which is currently attached to this camera. I have the wide angle 16 f1.8. I have this tiny thing right here. I actually like this a lot because it's so discreet. It's a 24 f2.8. Not the best in terms of aperture, but it's just so compact. It's It's so discreet. If I don't want to bring a big camera, I take this with me. I also have really small cameras. And then I also have 2 zoom lenses. I have a 20-70 f4, not the best for low light, but it's super versatile because it goes from 20 to 70 mil. And then I also have the 24-50 f2.8, which is a better zoom lens for low light. So yeah, I definitely have a lot more camera gear than I should own, and this is just for one camera. I mean, I like right behind this thing, I have a bunch of tech, action cameras, drones, Osmo Pocket 3 and all that. I just love it, man. And honestly, these are the types of things that I splurge on. A lot of traders out there, you see them buying really nice, expensive cars. For me, these are the things that I like doing. I love traveling. I travel a lot. If you guys check out my Instagram page, I travel a shit ton. That's where I spend my money. I do love cars, but I got that out of the way at an early age. I got a BMW 4 Series, spent a lot of money, well, on the car and also modding it. And I definitely enjoyed owning that car. And then later on, I got the X7, which is a car that I get more utility out of. It's an amazing car, very roomy, super comfortable. It has air suspensions. Honestly, it's the closest you can get to the suspension of a Rolls Royce. I'm not kidding you. The X7 drives like a dream. It's like riding on clouds. I love that car. I do like cars, and I've kind of gotten it out of the way, and so now I splurge on these little things. You know, I'm in a fortunate position where trading is giving me the ability to do all these things, but I'm being smart with it. And also, as you guys know, I'm a huge fan of investing. At some point, maybe in a later YouTube video, I'm definitely going to do a more detailed breakdown of the investment properties that I own. Right now, I have 4 properties in Washington State, and we are about to get our 5th property, which I'm very excited about. And I'm very excited because I'm going to share the progress of that property with you guys. From start to finish, all the rehab. I'll even share the numbers with you guys. That's really it. I don't have a lot of life updates to include in this video. Probably 2 videos from now, we're gonna close on the investment property. We'll get the keys and we'll get that up and running. I can take a lot more videos in there and talk about it a lot more in a couple of weeks. So keep an eye out for that. All right, so now for the fun part. Let's talk about trading. I'm not gonna be in front of my computer. I'll probably just throw some screenshots in the screen. Not a lot has happened in the last week and a half since my last update. I'm only up about 200 per account. I think last week's update I was at 2,400, and right now I'm at 2,600. I should actually be up around $1,000, a little bit over $1,000, but we missed a trade. I don't know what happened to Tradeify. I had some orders placed for both my Apex accounts and my Tradeify accounts and my personal accounts, and the personal account and the Apex account went through as it broke because it was a breakout system and it was flushing, and I had orders waiting at a certain point, and when it hit my order, both my personal account and Apex executed, and then Tradeify never executed. I don't know why. This actually happened twice already, but I was able to re-enter for the other one. But the other trade, it just went too fast to where I couldn't enter back. It just flushed super fast, and I wasn't able to get my entry in. And unfortunately, we missed out on a winning trade. But it's all good. We're gonna keep trading it. Hopefully in my update for you guys in a couple of weeks, we're up. But hey, like I've been saying in these videos, I'm giving it a long time for it to reach my profit target, which is $9,000. I'm giving it 6 months, and it's only been a little over 2 weeks, and we're up a good amount. 2,600 is not bad at all, given that we're only risking about 480 bucks per trade. So we're at a good spot. We're gonna keep trading this system. When you have a profitable system, all you gotta do is show up every single day and trade that system. Win or lose, you know you're mathematically guaranteed to make money in the end because you have an edge. That's how trading is. Trading isn't about always winning. My systems are mechanical. They're set in stone. I don't really do much. I have identified a specific price action pattern that has an edge in the market, and I have years of data backing that up, that if I just trade this single price action pattern over and over again, since it has an edge, I'm gonna come out profitable over a long period of time. It's guaranteed. It's mathematically, statistically guaranteed. And it's not my opinion. It's a matter of fact because we have the data for it. And that's the beauty of mechanical trading, man. You don't really need to think that much. You just need to find one thing that happens over and over again that gives you more wins than losses. And as long as you can follow a set of instructions, and my instructions are so simple. That's why I tell people my system is so easy, your grandma can trade it, because it's true. I have a very simple set of instructions that I just keep following every single day, every single trading session. And that's all I gotta do. I just gotta show up, follow those instructions. And if I do, and I don't self-sabotage, I don't get emotional, I don't do anything outside of this system, I'm guaranteed profits. And so it's easier said than done. If you've traded before, you know what I'm talking about. But that's essentially my whole philosophy about trading. My trading philosophy is actually one thing that I want to break down in more detail. I just need to plan it, man. I need to plan. Right now, I've just kind of been going run and gun with these YouTube videos. I don't really plan them out. I just take this camera with me and just take random videos and whatever comes to mind that day. But at some point, I will find structure in these videos, and I will have specific topics each week. I'm sure I'll have some videos down the road that's gonna really break down my trading philosophy in detail for you guys, because this is a trading channel after all. So as you guys know, that Tradify account is being traded with one system, and that one system is doing pretty well. Full transparency, my other systems aren't doing the hottest. And in fact, I've actually had the worst trading month in the last 3 years. We're about -10R this month, and my worst month in the last 3 years. All my systems combined in the last 3 years, the worst month I've had trading all of my systems was a -1 month, which is basically break even. And so this is the first real negative month that I've experienced. So I spent a lot of time in my system really trying to understand if this is just the normal swings of trading or if there's something fundamentally not working in my system anymore. And I'm going to continue to observe it, but so far this is just normal swings of trading. The thing with trading is you get into these clusters of losses sometime. Oftentimes it's where people self-sabotage. They get emotional and they start trading outside of their system, or perhaps they even strategy hop and they give up on their system. But I've been trading this system for too long to abandon it, and I know it's profitable. It's so profitable for the year. It just had a very bad month. And I say very bad because, again, this is the worst month that I've had. We're still up very handsomely for the year. Imagine prior to this, the worst month I've had was -1. But we'll get it back next month. The system actually started showing really good signs of being aligned with the market again. This is the reality of trading. You're not always positive. You will have negative months. And the important thing is those negative months should be smaller than the average positive months that you have. And you should have less negative months than positive months. And so far, we have about 1 to 2 of these negative months every year. And for me, that's a win. And usually they're small, except this one. This one was a little bit bigger than usual. But as part of trading, I still have full trust on my system. I don't doubt it a single bit. This is just a normal part of trading. So that's gonna wrap it up for this video, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you've made it this far, please support the channel, like and subscribe. I'm actually really enjoying this whole YouTube thing, and I have a lot of ideas I just need to execute. And I do a lot of fun things in my life that I want to share with you guys, especially when I'm traveling. That's one thing I always think about. I wish I started this YouTube thing a long time ago, because I've traveled to so many places that I could have made videos in, and I didn't because I wasn't doing this. But hey, the best time to start was yesterday. The next best time to start was today. So no regrets here. But thank you for watching, guys. I'm not gonna end the video here. I got a bunch of clips that I was just taking throughout the day today that I'm gonna throw in as kind of like an outro to this video. Once again, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.